there was one in particular that I want to share with you. It was a community in Ohio that was combating the emerald ash borer. It's a nasty little insect that's killing forests. Trees were dying, and frankly, no one seemed to care in the community. But the park agency was clever. They launched an Adopt a Tree program. It was for seedlings that soon became the talk of the town. They had people coming out of the woodwork to adopt these little pots. They had people that even took them on vacation to make sure the saplings got watered. It became like a status symbol. They'd have them on the porch, yes, this is my adopted tree. I care about nature. So after 3 months, they would return to the agency, and they had some phenomenal rate, like 95% return rate. People were very, wanted to come in and show that they were bringing their little saplings. But even if the saplings never made it into the ground, it didn't really matter, because the bigger thing was, they got that community to care. And that's what it's all about. It's making people care. The agency was the Five River Metros Park near Dayton, Ohio. So I'm going to show you a video that illustrates how this agency continues to play a critical role in their community. It's part of an effort that they are pursuing to create a documentary with PBS.
People are connected to trees in the deepest possible way. It's hardwired to our human biology.
They overlap many human generations. So when you look at a tree and just to realize that this tree's been around since my father was alive or my grandmother, it's amazing to look at a living thing that crosses those barriers of mortality.
And there's a deep sense of mystery and wonder about them.
Watch kids in the forest, and the memories will come back. And it's funny, I think all our lives we strive to get back there. They're just essential to who we are.
But increasingly in our urbanized areas, people are divorced from nature. They don't have daily contact with it. They lose touch with it. And new studies are out now that show kids are spending 10 hours a day of screen time. That's astonishing. We're losing a generation of kids who are becoming increasingly disconnected with nature and the outdoors. And if we do, who are going to be the stewards of our land when we get older?
People only protect the things that they really care about. If people don't know about it, it's probably not going to be protected.
This season alone, we have 12,000 trees that have gone into the ground. We're just getting started.
The people that come out want to make a difference. They want to get those trees in the ground. They want to do it right. They want to know that they're making some kind of difference for the future.
Even though it was one tree and I'm one person, I changed the world today.
I can see the forest that'll grow there. I can see, instead of a bunch of plastic tubes, you can see a big, giant shagbark hickory with an amazing gray bark peeling off of it. I can see it.
A lot of biology and genetics going into this. So for some people, it's about active engagement of the mind. For other people, it's active engagement of the body. But at the end of the day, this program is really about active engagement of the heart.
The good news is that when kids do get exposed to nature, they have life-changing experiences. These are the kind of formative experiences that we remember as kids. 50 years later, we think about the time we were out with our parents, we played in the street.
And maybe some other kid growing up in 50 years is going to be able to have that same kind of experience. We are making some forests for the future, and there's some amazing stories out there.
So is that awesome? of your community? How are you demonstrating leadership? Are you showing others ways in which they can be good stewards? Because I hope that next year I have too many stories to tell, and that parks and conservation are one and the same.